Alright, today I want to talk about procrastination. The hardest thing for me is to get motivated to start a project. So I have to really put some effort into that. And then I get through like 90% of it, and then the second hardest thing comes along. And that's actually finishing the project. Those two things are pretty much the hardest thing I do, especially with like these videos. I'll get an idea, and then actually getting it all done sometimes is difficult. And they very rarely turn out the way I envisioned. I forgot my gloves. I was going to talk about those too. I just got a new pair of gloves, and I've actually been riding with them. You've probably seen them. Kind of not noticed, but you've seen them. My old ones, well, I've got my old ones in the trunk. I'll put them on when I get back on the bike. I don't like riding a motorcycle without gloves. I just don't like doing it. There are two pieces of gear I always wear, regardless of everything else, and that's my gloves and my helmet. Those are the two things I don't compromise on. I'm not one of those all the gear, all the time guys. Although I am on a motorcycle, I am making videos. And I really should be wearing more gear. Should be wearing a jacket. Should be wearing boots. I'm absolutely horrible when it comes to wearing gear. So, kids, don't be like Urban. Wear your gear. Hey, Ridgeline. Yes, I love first generation Ridgelines. I have one. I never do judge that turn, right? Backups. I'm taking a long way home. That's why I replaced them. I guess after 3 years. I'm really debating on whether I'm going to take this to work tomorrow or not. Part of me says, yes, do it. Do it. You know you want to. That ride in the morning is heavenly. And the other part of me says, yeah, but that ride coming home is sheer hell. It's hot. It's sticky. And it wouldn't be a big issue if it wasn't all stop and go traffic, but it is. Actually, I'm going to put this question to those of my audience who are actually content creators. What's your biggest obstacle for getting a video up? Is it the editing? Is it starting? Is it coming up with an idea? That sometimes is hard too. Or is it finishing? and getting it uploaded. Are you one of those people that says, is this good enough? Is this good enough? I don't think it's good enough. I've had that problem in the past, and now I just say, oh, heck with it. Let's get it up. Post it. Let people make their own opinions. Somebody once said, the key to making good content is to keep posting crappy content and learn from it. And by posting that crappy content, you learn the process. You learn what works in editing. You learn what doesn't work in editing. You learn little things like, what's a J-cut? Should I use transition here or not? You learn how to mix music or audio levels so everything works out right. You learn how bad it is to work with bad audio or non-existent audio. I know another obstacle I had when I was first starting out is I didn't like the sound of my own voice. That took me years to overcome. I mean, it was cringe-worthy. I'm not saying I like my voice now, but it's a lot more tolerable. And I think a lot of that comes from you're really putting yourself out there. When you actually appear on camera or you do a voiceover, you're really putting yourself out there. And you really, if you have any kind of insecurities, you have to work really hard to overcome them so you can post content. You may have noticed, that's a no-no. What I actually do is I put the bike in reverse. It's a Goldwing, I can do that. It's 1500cc Goldwing, I can do that. Hey! It's you. It's not Roy. Alright. What the hell do I want to drink? Tell me. Okay. 2 for 3. Pomegranate and pomegranate. Not today, Rockstar. Ooh, glass bottle.
You know, I don't like this one.
I have a special somebody that swears by it. So I'm going to try some. Glass bottle, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
I don't like drinking soda out of plastic.
Yeah.
Doesn't stay cold.
It doesn't. And,
I think it's really criminal. I think it's absolutely criminal. Let's see, you want cash back? No. I think it's really criminal when you serve beer in plastic.
yes.
I'm not a beer drinker, but I'm saying I can't even imagine how horrible that is.
It tastes.
See you later. I have so got to wash this bike. Oh. That guy's got an old Voyager. About the same age as this.